deleting him. Trip kill. Never seen that one before, at least on the big stage. Here it is, though. It's slowed down Gen.G to a crawl. Lakia in through the back of the site, though, and there's the response, the return of firepower. Zelsis left to pick up those pieces, but already a site has been gained and granted. Shock dart kills, 2 versus 2.
And now, as Gen.G have to return to grab this spike, Zeken's gone to make the play, wrapping all the way around. He's got a Sheriff favored for long-range fights. And that shock not quite as successful as the prior. Sassy's been locked out and has given away his position, and Caron, new to the big stage, so aware, but he's missed the timing.
Just barely. From ranked to rookie to tier 1 stage to the chance to lift the trophy, Caron looking like he might take that first contact dart. Supportive util, Sassy finding it difficult to really get himself into the position. Second, walking wide, now the dart finally ready, clearing it. At least onto one position here, but time's starting to work and tick against the face from all of them. On top now, Sassy versus Lakia! And they're all players against one another. It's Lakia! Well, adversaries are trying to overcome here. Still not showing his hand. Dart, potential there to set that one up, but finally a few shots fired and Rattle Texture's been creeping and crawling up onto the angle. Finally there and releases it. The trigger straight to the dome there. Sassy dropping into the back of the site. 2 left standing here for Sentinels. Disadvantaged position. Gotta watch that one though. ADS second. And that's 8 seconds left. A round-winning play perhaps, but now a safe plan position for Meteor, tucked right behind the pillar. We'll be able to get the extension into the round, but can he survive the 1v2? Already through, and second! Nasty work there.
Great distraction play from Sassy.
Meteor though, potentially getting some of that information over towards the one side with a nice Blade Storm. Running them through, and the IGL dropped. But now a scurry and scatter, everybody running over towards that A site, seeing if they can at least reinforce Meteor's position. He's going to be tucked close.
Can they get a double face going with Zeken updrafting? Instead, just choosing to face it.
TP with a gate crash, not going to be baited out from that one still. Lakia's also getting a move on through halls. Could be that late lurk play in that position. Meteor going to be cleaned up there with the trade still. A tap. No one forced out wide. Lakia though gaining that kill and closing the door in front of him. Neural theft. Giving the info. Texture. Now the emphasis placed on him. A dash to the side here, but a pull on line, not half, onto the spike. Could be a big difference maker. Could be a massive one, in fact. Gen.G have got them surrounded on almost every single front right now, picking them apart. The threads unraveling. Leave it at just John QT, but again, the time ticking away. It's just far too late for it. Gen.G find themselves up nice and easy onto that third. Oh, and a lot of respect as well being showcased as well to a weaker bite of Sentinels, but Zeken. See what damage he can do here. Still with the rifle in his hand. They found the first one, but again, a lot to get through. Murky territory, a blight onto the B site with that pit, but they really wrangled control of this one. They found Caron, but again, Munchkin is the player that needs to fall to really stand a chance into this one. Yes, it doesn't cover it. Texture alive and kicking, working his way around, but he's being found. Sassy drops him, and one player left to stand as Lakia crouched, cowering, fear in his heart. He cannot face them. A thrifty win for Sentinels. Tunnel.
Tens has got to be careful here not to overflank. He just needs to play to contain. He grabs one,
No
that's
way!
2.
And the heads will roll before that space gains. And guess what? Gen.G just sent rattling now. Oh, the wave! Oh, the movement looking clean with it. Texture's got something to say. Still, only one blade left. Rest of them finding it into the back wall, but there's the refresh and shut down. Traded time. Really.
Caron, though, is going to be able to reposition slightly, and Tens is weak.
Really weak. He's got so wide. Zelsis needs to be ready. Caron! The movement impeccable. The aim on top. And he's brought it to a 1v1. Yes, damage has been done, but this guy, from rank to superstardom all the way on the grand stage, he does not seem phased at all. Zeken to face him now. Again, slow walking onto the angle. The noise and information just being cut away entirely. It could just come down to chance. Cloudburst straight up into the air. Zeken diffusing. Drops down. Fight taken at 1. Caron! Possibly seeing multiple targets. Now the Hunter's Fury of his own. That is going to be let rip. And look at the targets! They just cleave right through them.
What a perfect counter to what Gen.G were going for. Immaculate stuff from Sen. And still throughout all of this, they're looking to go aggressive in other places. Tens has gotten deep. He's going to be able to hear rotations. I think that's such a pivotal part of Sen playing in this final.
Spotting out these trips. Kill trip lucky. Oh. Wait a second. John QT is there onto the angle in time. Gets the punish onto Lakia. Caron, the chance really for him to clean up, but no, the crosshair placement just wasn't expecting that one. The deep contact play and push out from Sentinels the first
So
times it
good.
feels like they're in a really advantaged situation.
Yeah, definitely. They're realizing the fact that Keron and Munchkin are going to be playing in very passive positions. They found them both. They even isolate Munchkin, who's so far away. And yes, this has taken a lot of time, but it's set them up in a great situation to win the round.
Chance of playing the lineups anymore for Munchkin. Meteor, Texture have to go absolutely massive, but he instantaneous there with the trade and shut down in time. It's all about the reactions. Follow through there, just a clone, but a shorty defending the area and teammates flooding back in. All to his avail. Munchkin, though, has managed to get himself a gap into the A site, but the spike has been dropped down into the center of the mid, and it's all down to the individual plays. You can see Keron also thinking about the same thing here, and Munchkin. Full territory gain down into mid for SEN, but they need to keep their eye on almost every single angle here. And guess what? Plenty of backs facing away from them. Keron, it's majestic! And just like that, turned away, ripped away. What should have been a slam dunk, SEN left looking in every possible direction, barely able to get it, but they do in the end. Should trigger that reaction with the knife down, cancels it! Reactions there from Zekken, repositions there with a dash, but might want another go. I think still with the door opened wide, he realizes it is back. He's open to two different directions, and he's really got to try and watch this one here, at least get some help from the rest of his team. GEN.G are moving into the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, they're going towards Zelsis, who's reinforced with Jongkyudi's utility.
Players haven't budged, snared into space. Zelsis hearing that one broken, now wants to take the fight to him. Out wide, onto the wall here, Keron. He's worked and wiggled his way into the back of the side again. Back to it, reload! Oh my! 7 seconds left with the spike drop down. Sentinels surely are favoured, and yes, indeed they are. No chances here in the final round of this first half. Not for Munchkin. To the A side still. It's Keron. It's locked down into the corner position. Guess what, Zekken punishing the rotation! And 3 heads roll. Down and out here, Keron blinded as anything, cannot win his fight out. Zekken, they're chanting for it. You can feel it, the roar of the crowd behind him. And he knows what they want.
10 spots him.
Munchkin spotted. Ow! Tuck toes. Okay, not going to be able to play anti towards that one, and everybody playing inside this cloud burst, not expecting him. He pounces up. Already just locks that one down. These Sentinel players are left scrambling and wondering exactly where these players are coming from. Texture now with the dash. Smoke to play in 4-10s here, but how do you really overcome this? You just can't. It's just raw, mechanical prowess on display. Second, got to be ready for this one here. Is it going to be cleared? It's an off angle. Lakia in the crosshair, precisely on exactly where it needed to be.
Yeah, great re-clear. GEN.G are going to go for those occasionally because that is the weakness of their composition, and they need to make sure that they have info in that area of the map. Meteor going for an info peek when they're up 5v4.
Everybody's got their backs turned to every possible position. Texture, though, seems to be more aware of it than he is. Shuts down Jongkyudi. Sassy out in the open. Down into the back of the site, and it is traded and cleaned up by 10 still. Only 2 to left stand here for Sentinels. We'll get control of the B side and the plan online. But even more so, try and overcome Texture, Lakia and Keron taking their time with it.
They know that Zelsis does not have the orb on the spike. They can see that over towards mid. So he's probably not playing post plants, probably on site with 10s.
All up. Re-clear. Just feeling unsafe, but they do take control of main once more. They can play this post plant from this position still. Smokes are available. Lakia, at least Keron puts that one up, but a kill found still. It's down to just 10s.
He's got to do it all.
Does have a nade, but still he's got to deal with this. And what a play to make. Texture so damn aware, but there's the shot still. Will the nade land in time? Lakia's sticking. Spam! Damage! He's just about got it! 40 seconds left. Time could start to become a problem, but Texture, he was the real danger in this round, at least with those knives. And with him shut down, now it opens wide, but Munchkin immediately there. No command sent. Flying Bucky Gaming! Lakia dropping 10 straight down to it. Removes him from the fight, aiming control. Granted and gained, tucks it up and doubles up. Now with the drone over, an attempt to punish. Keron running and gunning. Zelsis time, 12 seconds left. He needs to find this kill, but the rifle has been handed over, and so is the spike. Jongkyudi, head on a swivel. Too much to deal with, too much to overcome. And surrounded, man, surrounded. Second. It's all about the reactions, but Texture chaos and discord into the map, at least with the pit laid down. GEN.G feel it really imperative to try and clear this one, but they're already just losing players. Sentinels toppling like flies. 10s, he has worked his way deep. Gate crash now into the back of the site, so Meteor's going to be rejoining his team, and they have reinforced that area with 20 seconds left. What is the call? Jumping away and on high, but still they're surrounded with this pit. How did they even get themselves into the site? It's 12 seconds time working against them again. Lakia to play to do the most. Spoiler, there it is. Finally spraying them through with 5 seconds down. No chance of sticking. I don't believe there's any time. And even if there was, Lakia could have absolutely sealed it up anyway. Beautiful work from Gen.G. Themselves into B. Now there are players here. Great dash forwards with that flash. It's all combined and calculated. Munchkin layers it down now with the pits. Dropping down in this position. He's already found Celsius. Where's the follow-up? Where's the follow-through? It's not there. Keron, the supportive util, the smoke to just prop it up and divide up the entirety of the site. And now a tasty morsel has been claimed with the spike drop down. Stray shot fired here, potentially just catching a glimpse. Opens wide again, John QT, that was his only chance, but
there goes the op.
Is there, op down, still 18 left, and they have to deal with Munchkin. Smoke down, grabbed and out, dash forwards, but Munchkin again, they weren't expecting it right from behind.
He's not thinking about it.
Not thinking about it at all. Lakia, punishment is there in place, over the top with the knives, dodging, dashing, and away, but one blade left. The Zekken needs that rejuvenation, he's got it, but instantly again, Keron, the trade is there. Fundamentals off the bloody chart for Gen.G, and this is it, surely with the map pushed into the positions, already there. Clone revealed the position, flash through into the box, Sassy's out, wide and alone. Scared for his life, too much to deal with, indeed. Gen.G lead the charge here in our grand finals of Madrid, taking